hug and kiss, and then
We're going to just get seated.
and then the graduate.
Getting ready to start. If you can all have your seats, please.
Okay, starting.
Please have a seat. Please join me in welcoming our first graduate, George Francis, accompanied by his mother, Nabina Abdel Masih. Our next graduate, Jack Mansour, accompanied by his mother, Angel Mansour. Our next graduate, Juliana Mikhail, accompanied by her uncle, Hani Mikhail. Our next graduate, Jumana Rafael, accompanied by her father, Ashraf Rafael. Our next graduate, Karen Alexander, accompanied by Osama Alexander. Our next graduate, Maria Kirollos, accompanied by her father, Ahmed Kirollos. Our next graduate, Mark Girgis, accompanied by his mother, Phoebe Awad. Our next graduate, Meryl Gabur, accompanied by her father, Tariq Gabur. Our next graduate, Peter Zaki, accompanied by his mother, Rania Zaki. Our next graduate, Sherry Awad, accompanied by her father, Samah Awad.
turn east to this way because I like the view. They all failed. Okay. Well, I went to the other side of it. They didn't give. Instead of saying they all failed, they didn't give. Because sometimes in our life, we don't succeed from the first attempt. So the most common of all of these people, they had a goal and they had a vision, and they tried and tried and tried until they reached this goal. Have you noticed some of those people were successful as a total in their life, or in one or two areas only? For example, who knows Steve Jobs? Yeah? You know anything about his family? He was divorced, he didn't take care of his family, and he was a failure in his family. So it doesn't mean there is a success in one area that the person is successful in everything. And I want you to think about this as well, because sometimes we focus on one goal and we forget about the others. So we'll talk about this, but these people, the key success for what they have common, they never give up. So if you want to be successful in a particular thing, don't give up and keep trying, have a clear goal and a clear vision and move forward. Now all of you are moving from high school to university or college or different, whatever you decided to do in the next era of your life. And there's a big change. In reality, this big change will give you more freedom, but also in this freedom you'll have more responsibility. So from now on, whatever you're going to do, you will bear the consequences of that. Because you, now, in the past you had your parents covering you a little bit, now you're going to be a kind of your own, and then you will make decisions. You need to think about those decisions very well, because if there's a consequences after those decisions, you are the one who's going to bear these consequences. So the responsibility, the freedom that you will get, or the new era that you will move forward, it will have a responsibility. So you need to think different now, because you are somehow by your own in terms of making the decision. You are not actually by your own, because you should have somebody helping you, which we will talk about him. But at least you need to understand that this new era of your life, it also have consequences that you need to bear, which is a responsibility. More freedom equal more responsibility, and this freedom will give you some acts, and those acts you're going to be responsible for the consequences. You will have more exposure. You will have more exposure to people that you maybe didn't used to see them before. So you see a lot of people in numbers, it's more than you used to see. And with these people that you see, you will learn some new stuff, but don't copy everything you learn from them, because they are different and we are different. So yes, you're going to meet a lot of people, you can learn some stuff from them, but be careful, don't copy, because we are different. I'm going to have short messages before that time, but you know what's behind each of these messages. You will meet new cultures with new habits. Explore those cultures and habits, but stay different. What I mean by stay different, keep your identity. Unfortunately, sometimes when we mix or blend with different cultures, sometimes we try to become like them, so become accepted by them. I want you to look to, when you mix to the culture, look to the Indian culture. You will find them, they keep their identity in most of the time in a very strong way, including even the perfume they use, the oil they put in their hair, their smell. They keep this identity going forward. I know what the smell, but seriously, our identity is what? Okay, you should all say it together. Our identity is what? Huh? Christianity. Our identity is Christianity. So, what we should keep at all the time, we don't touch it, we don't change it, is our identity as Christians. Because if we lose this, we will lose everything. Trust me on this one. If we start giving, we don't lose it at one shot. We lose it slowly, by giving a little bit, by little bit, by little bit, and then you find yourself you lost a lot. So be careful, keeping your identity, no matter which culture and which habit you are mixing with. You will see a lot of religions and beliefs. Watch, but adhere to your faith. You need to speak out loud your face if you get asked about your face. You need to keep your face clear, and you need to be ready to express this when you get asked about your face. You need to be an ambassador of God. This is something I want you to pay attention to. So, God put you in the world for a mission. Every one of us has a mission. His mission, first mission for himself, to go to the eternal life. And his mission for others, to help them go there. How to do this? By becoming an ambassador. Become a model. People see you, they can see Jesus in you. And if they see Jesus in you, they will come and ask you, how come you are different? How you did this? And then you can talk about your case to them. Don't try to hide behind the culture and stuff and say, okay, I'm going to be like others. No, be yourself, but be yourself as an image of Jesus, so you become an ambassador for him. The last one that you will face with more exposure is peer pressure. And peer pressure is very, very common when you change path. And people will come and tell you, you sure you don't want to do this? You still with your mommy? And all this kind of stuff, you know about it more than me. And you need to be strong. And you need to know how to say no. Don't be loose. Don't worry about people making fun of you. They made fun of Jesus as well. Don't feel bad if they say, oh, you are a little girl, or this boy is like, look, you are like your mommy. Or that. Forget about this. Be yourself. Be strong. The people are all like each other. You cannot distinguish between them. There is only few people that they are different. Maybe everybody look at them. Sometimes they make fun, but at the end of the day, you are different. And you will stay different. And the different or the rare are the one who has value. Remember this. If you are different and you are rare, you have value. If there is so many of you, then there is no value, right? Like the jewelry. Why it's expensive? Because there is little of that. I want to stop right here. From the more exposure, so be careful about the people you meet, the culture, the religion, and the peer pressure. The Lord was with Joseph, and Joseph was successful. Remember the video. The video, these people were successful in their career. But again, remember, our goal is the following. We'll see that Psalms 1. What is our goal to be successful in? Everything. Again, you can be successful in your career, you can be successful in your hobby, you can be successful in wherever, but God wants us successful in everything. So we don't succeed in our career and lose our eternal life, or lose our families, or lose our friends. God wants us to be successful in everything. There is one verse can tell us about how we can become successful in everything. I'm going to skip this because the light is on. And whatever he does shall prosper or become succeed. Everything he does, not one thing. In Psalm number 1. How he do this? He explained this. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. So the first step to become successful in everything, to watch where you walk to. The second one, nor stand in the way of the sinner. So you need to stay away from the sinner or the act of sinning that you will see and meet during your experience that you will get. Nor sits in the seats of the scorn, the places where is the devil sits, with all his acts, whether it is a half bad or full bad, or whether the place, if you know this place that God cannot walk with you, they used to teach us this way. How to find out this is a good place or not? Imagine that Jesus is walking with you. If he's going to enter with you to this place, then it's good to go. If not, go back. Because you are alone. You understand what I'm talking about? If you go to this place and you cannot take him with you, you are alone. If you are alone, then you are facing devil alone. Then you lose. No matter how strong you are or you think you are, if he's not with you, you will not be able to walk with him. So if we look at this verse, remember it, it's Psalm number 1, read it and keep it in your eyes, that if God wants us to be successful in everything, not in one thing. And everything means in our eternal life as well. He wants us to win the eternal life. And if you win the eternal life, everything else will become given to you. Your career will become successful, everything will become successful. So be careful, because some people think they can be successful in their career, but they lose a lot because they want to be successful in their career only. God wants us to be successful in everything. If we follow his commandments, we will be successful in everything. God be with all of you, and congratulations one more time.
Hello, sisters. I'm Nicole. This is Leah. And she did that by doing one simple thing, which was becoming my best friend. She showed me love, compassion, and forgiveness, which is why I truly admire her from the bottom of my heart. She has become the most beautiful, kind-hearted, smart person that anyone will want to know. I know that she will grow up to do great things and that I will always be by her side, even when things are not so great. And the last thing I'd like to say is that we love you, and we want you to live your life and do what makes you happy. And congratulations, I'm so proud of you.
So Rel, I know this may sound funny and hard to believe, but you were my role model as well. You were always the one that was really smart and funny and cute, and everyone wanted to be friends with you with your chubby cheeks and your rosy attitude and your smile, and I love that about you. I even remember our walks to school, even though they were short, you were hilarious. I even remember getting called up by my teacher one time telling me that you were trying to run away from school. So I'm happy that now you're running to it, or at least walking towards it. I just want you to know that I am super proud of where you are going and all the things that you've accomplished. You seriously are one of the best people I've met, and I love being around you all the time. I'm very excited to see where you're going to end up. So good luck, and I love you. Congratulations.
So I have many things to say about Karen. She has been my role model my whole life, and I don't think I could find a better role model than her. She has set an amazing example to me, and she helps me with my work, with soccer, and getting closer with God. Also, Karen helps me sneak in the kitchen and steal food while Mommy is making it. Karen is a very interesting and fun person to be around. For example, she will sing weird songs while she's driving, and the funniest thing is that she doesn't even know her directions. So she has to use her hands to figure out which way is right and left. But to me, it's a little scary to be in the car with her. Even though she can be a little scary, she can also be fun. Like the time we both watched TV for 3 hours instead of studying when Papi and Mommy told us to. And we both had to check from the windows when they would get home so we can close the TV and pretend studying. But other than that, Karen is the most beautiful, generous, loving, caring, and most intelligent person I've met. Although she always joked about dropping out, she was able to make it through, and I can't wait to see what God has planned for her future. I'm very proud of you, Karen, and I can never ask for a better sister.
Alright, dear Jack, your life is about to change. Your world is about to turn upside down, but for the better. You are now on your own, and adulthood is becoming a reality. But you are ready. You should know that life isn't about to get easier. In fact, while you are about to embark on a journey of your own, living a life full of potential. Don't be afraid to experience who you are. You can move mountains and have great potential for your life. As Dr. Seuss says, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get hungry. Each chapter has a specific lesson that God, in His all-knowing wisdom, sees that you must learn. Painful chapters draw us near to Him, and joyful chapters illuminate the glory and wonder of your world. May God lead you down a path toward a peaceful heart. No choices made in secret, as God is always with you. Choose wisely, and you will live without regret. Because real and lasting happiness has nothing to do with material possessions. It is the result of living your values, even when it's difficult. Even when choosing to stand for what is right means that you will lose friends or perhaps a job or position. Never get discouraged. We know that you will go far in life. You deserve the best in this world. And you know that this world can give you, and we know that you will get it. Even though today is the day we have to let you go to discover the world on your own, please know that we will be with you no matter where you go, and that we will be there anytime and anywhere you may need us. You are our heart, our soul, and our life. We love you very much, and thank you for the best 18 years of our life. We are so excited for you to embrace this next phase of life. Have fun, work hard, and enjoy it every single day. God bless you always. You did it. Congrats. Love, Dad, Mom.
شيرين كانت دايما بتجبرني في كل مرحلة في حياتي، مش بس علشان هي شيرين كانت دايما بتجبرني في كل مرحلة في حياتي، مش بس علشان هي بحس كتير انها اختي الكبيرة اللي باخد رأيها في كل حاجة، وانها تبهرني دايما بنجاحاتها وكده. لا، هي كانت بتبهرني من وهي صغيرة الصراحة. يعني شيرين وهي صغيرة شكلها ما كانش كده. شيرين مثلا يعني كانت مناخيرها أرفع، بس هي صراحة يعني مناخيرها اتضغطت علشان هي شيرين ما كانتش بتقع غير على أي حتة غير مناخيرها. مثلا شيرين برضه بتبهرني بالتحول يعني الكبير اللي حصل في حياتها، من إنها هي كانت طول الوقت في البيت وهي صغيرة بتتحرك بإنها تتنطط نطاطة كده. فهي دلوقتي برضه بتتحرك في البيت كتير، بتتمشى طول الوقت بالسماعات، بتلف حوالين نفسها. يعني في تحولات كتير بتحصل في حياة شيرين، بس هي حاجات غريبة كلها ومبهرة أوي. بس بتبهرني طبعا بحاجات تانية، نجاحاتها على
I hope this is not only, we have more food coming, so I was promised. Okay, my name is Ragi, and this one of the activities that we really enjoy. One, we don't do much as servants because we just talk and eat. So not like a retreat or something. So anyhow, actually, congratulations for all of you for your achievements, boys and girls. But I think the girls are majority here, so boys only few. So, but I will take that opportunity to talk about two specific boys, while Nader and Ramiz will talk about the other two. George and Mark, thank you for being here. Actually, they joined us in the high school in recent years. They were not, they just moved from Egypt, and we really love them. They showed us both good character, and I always say, people are coming from Egypt, we have one of two options, either too good to be true, or the other way. But actually, they proven both of them to be really good. Thank you for being with us, George and Mark. And as we heard, I know but it was a little bit noisy. Mark wants to be a lawyer. So actually it's good because it's good for the boys that and girls, all of them actually are pursuing a high career, and this is really encouraged. And George is going to UCI, while Mark is going to UCR, so both are UC's kids. So thank you very much, and we really enjoyed your character, and I know your family in person, one by one, and I know your relatives, so thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm gonna talk about Jack. I've known Jack for a long time. I can't believe Jack is graduating actually very good. First, I love the hair. You're doing great with the hair. Congrats to all of you guys. I love you all. It was wonderful to meet with you and serve you. I got the blessing of serving you, one of the most beautiful young men and women. Jack, I have known him for a long time, since maybe 4th grade. I have seen him grow in a wonderful way and become a young man, and he developed a deep relationship with God. He always have a very good smile on his face. Always when he comes to class has the best smile on his face. Sometimes I look at him and I feel like, wow, he's always excited. Wow. I'm so proud of his achievement, and I know we talked a lot, me and him, about how to be an ambassador of God and be an image of God. I wish you the best, and I wish you, Jack, to continue to trust in him and develop deep relationship with him, and make sure that he's always going to be with you through your challenges, and I wish you the best. Congrats, Jack.
Enjoy their visitation. Whenever I do visit them, we get fed. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to speak a little bit about Peter George Zaki, this Zaki guy over there. And I got to know Peter over the past year. He just moved over to San Luis this year. So it was a brief but very nice experience to get to know him. And we served actually together as well in King David choir. Like, although we had some time figuring out which voice category he would be fitting in, but I think he was looking for a high soprano or something like that. But like we managed to find his place in the choir at last. But really, you get to know a successful guy when you see him. So he's a really responsible person. He takes care of like his family. He takes good care of everybody around him. He's a really I really find him very different from any other young youth like him. Is a very responsible man, and I know that he will achieve high and he will score high in life. And I believe that God will be at his right hand. He loves the Skeha like crazy. And he loves the Al-Hani Kanisa like crazy as well. He's really good at it. And even he used to chant in the King David choir like he was chanting hymns rather than saying songs. You know, this is this specific way of singing. So like he has his ways. It was a blessing like working. I don't consider myself serving him rather than like I took the blessing of knowing him. And I really wish you all the best people in your life. Goodbye.